Yes, we are live. It's day 13. In the past, I set some really unrealistic goals like uh, jumping with 100 points on a day, but that's not how it just works. Okay. Okay, so let's get our game started. E4, D6. Maybe wants to play E5 on the next move. G6, modern defense. Bishop C4 attacks F7 and F3 to protect E4. Idea is to play NF6 and then uh, yeah, and NF6 amplify castles. That is what he is trying to do. We just focus on developments, attacks, and then now only I play this. This is weak. The castles. Let me just stop any pins here, and then only I go for NG5. The castles on the king side. Okay, that's how I commit him to castle. Alright. Now I play bishop to e3, protecting the e4. Uh, he plays d4, e5. Maybe I could just take, and then he takes with the knight, hits my bishop. Bishop goes back. This is under the double attack. No. Okay, if I push, he comes here. If I don't take, and if I simply castle, I can take here on the next move. So let's keep the tension as it is. And yeah, it's showing I'm live. Yeah, it is reflecting here as well. F6 is something I thought should I go for that sacrifice? Knight f7, rook f7, bishop f7, um, king f7, d5. Yeah, let's play some attacking move like this, and then this is weak, and then I can just push it like here. This bishop will never have any scope, and I don't have a light square bishop looking there. So yeah, f4 is my plan, and then breaking up here. Mm. There was a battery attacking at 6. So yeah, f4 makes sense now, opening more lines. And let's say if I take, he takes with the pawn, that creates another weakness on e5. And now when I play d6 after he takes, I fork both his pieces, but one of them is defended. This needs to move. Okay, so he moves the knight away. That gives me a pawn on 7th rank. After rook f6, bishop f6, queen d7, I am having a 7th rank pawn. Yeah, I think I'm just better here with this position. This is hanging. King moves so that this gets defended. That could be an idea. Okay, but he moves. Okay, now I just promote, and then what? He has to take right, and I I get a rook, and this is also hanging. And after I take, yeah, he's having all sorts of problem. He could go here, but I have knight d5. Yeah, he resigns. Okay, that was good. Putting pressure, giving up a knight and bishop for a rook and pawn turns out to be good. One more game. Let's go e3. Take control of the center. Do I play e5? What is the common move I play here? I play d5 usually. And then bishop comes out. It's like the Trompowsky attack, but in the opposite side of the board, or opposite side of the plane. And c6, and f6, e6, and bd6 is the good plan, but I think this is the weakening move. I can be pretty sure about creating this as an attacking chance. Queen c8, so any ideas of queen b3 are already taken care of, and then e6. Okay, asking for an exchange of knight square bishop, no problem, we got it. And then, yeah, this is a weakness. If you move f4, I have bishop c5, bishop d6, c5, queen c7, very slow, very slow. But knight b3 is a possible move here. Let me just play a5 first, and then I play bishop c5. And c5, okay, this could be a really good square for my. So no kicking my knight immediately. The knight moved, so that's why e5, e4 is accessible for me now. Okay, and yeah, it still doesn't stop me from playing knight e4. The threat is to play knight g3 for the major pieces, which he misses. In fact, he's having this move, queen b5 check, but c6. Okay, it's good. I positioned my queen on c8, or else b7 would have been a weakness. Now there is no chance of that weakness coming to life. And yeah, now I'm better. All I have to do is start looking at his king side. b4 is out of question. I castle here because again b4, a b4, c b4, bishop b4 is there. Uh, okay, he wants to play b4 anyways. So let's just do what? f6 and go for the break. Yeah, rook comes out. This pawn is hanging now because this is a pin. Yeah, and he misses that too. Okay, so b4 comes in. Uh, when I come back, he takes with the pawn, I take with the rook. Yeah, activates my rook. He's having c4 in that case. Uh, with the discovered attack, take, and how about bishop c5? Alright, there is no longer a pin in existence. Uh, I think rook c5 or rook e5, knight g3, bishop c7. Yeah, I'm putting pressure on e3. Knight g3, queen c7. Okay, okay, he doesn't go for that line. Um, takes and takes. Then try to put pressure over the square, right? Okay, everything here is under control. Look here. Is it getting misplaced if I move my rook to c5? If I move here, he comes f1. I go queen e7. He goes knight h4. Okay, let's go for that. There is no powerful attack coming on this. Yeah. Now I want to go. Okay. Queen g5, e4, pawn takes e4. I think my rook is, but I get the option to create a to create an advanced pawn here. with c4. Yeah, and c4 is just better. I already have an attack here, and now I am going to just bring my army towards that weakness. Okay, he finds a move there, but after rook f8, where is the rook going? Take, take, I got no problem. Okay, okay, he wants to play like that. Yeah, I'm having an advantage. I'm happy with exchanging pieces. And then rook here, queen goes there. This looks good for me, but I have got 1, 2, 3 here. Queen here, queen goes here, queen here, and this could be a plan. Maybe just pin it. If king moves, then bishop c7. If ng3, then rook g5. Okay, now this knight is having no square to go after rook f5. This is trapped. Okay, he is finding the move. He is finding the move after moves. But still, it's a really bad piece. Okay, it's a bad piece. I can give him a check, or I can just focus on creating more weaknesses. What if he pushes g5, rook f6, knight g3, knight can go here or here, knight g3, bishop g3, king g3, and queen a4. Okay, yeah, let's just go for the easy route. No big things. I could have just taken it, but I just say I like to play chess the good way. The idea is to push, push. I don't see any big chicks coming in. You can take, but I just push it. You can take, but I take with a check. Play on your pawn majority, okay? So I was having a huge pawn chain here. So that's where I played. It's sudden death, so I have to be very careful. And now, after I move the piece like this, and then like this, and take, and then let's go here. Let's maintain the cutoff, okay? All right. Win it to win it. And here, 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 and king goes there. Okay, okay. Checkmate. Yeah, easy. All I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me that's enough. You can say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think, oh, I think, all right, new game. Uh, let's try b3 this time. And e5, bishop b2 immediately attacks e5, d6 here. Uh, e3 seems logical to me, opening the light square bishop, and this is how it is developed with the tempo. And then nf3, if e5, e4, then nd4. If a6 after ba6, bc6, there is some tension over here, but I think I can just play d5 now and go with the this, which one? Either of the captures is fine. Okay, it's playing pretty different than what I expected. Here, takes. Here, takes, and he takes the pawn. Okay, let's just say I here take. Let him take the pawn. I will play rook g1 and stop the pawn. He can play queen g5 to protect it. He's up a pawn, but for the time being, that's only the Kanda. Uh, let's develop first. Queen f3, immediately threatening queen c6 with the fork. He plays queen d7 to neutralize that threat. And now I can play g2. Rook gets the open file. There is pressure here on the g7 square. And f6 can be played, but then simply bishop f6, gf6, queen f6 is better for me. Okay. So he goes for a line very much different. It is just not going to help him. Um, and here I want my knight over here, attacking over here. So if I want to go here, then I need to come here or knight and then knight and then knight. That's one way. Knight and then knight and then knight. That's one way. Knight and then knight and knight. And that's third way. Yeah, this is a possible way for me to continue. Species can't be developed properly. Should I have given him a check and push? I don't know. Just don't know. Knight g6 can be played, but then and f4, g5, queen h5, queen g6. Here and here takes. I don't like that. Uh, c2 is hanging. I've got problems. I need to take. Yeah, I had to take. There was no good other option apart from not taking. I can now castle, and I'm still attacking g7. I think at some point I should have played queen h5 check, g6, and then I was having g6 and g6 queen h8. Okay, this helps me win a tempo. Knight f3 is what I'm anticipating. Uh, Rook c6, king e7 is a possibility. This will get pinned. Rook c6, c5 is also a possibility. If king e7, then knight e4, c5, then okay, find his weaknesses, target them, look for some trap, look for something. something like here, here, and then here. I have nothing here. But if C6 is played, then how about N4? His gross per bishop is really poor. That's something I can call for sure. What's my plan? My plan is to play knight d5, then take on 6-7. He wants to go for the pawn, knight d5, and go for c7. Rook e7 can be played here. Could have been a 4. There is a 4. I just push it, just save the pawn, and then push it again. Want to get rid of this. Takes. Playing a pawn down was not playable, but psychologically I wasn't prepared for playing a pawn down. That was the difference. But, bishop f4 is what I usually play in. What was that move? Oop. Hello. Yeah, but yeah. Yes. Uh, yeah. Like first half is okay. Okay, okay, looking into it. It's been a while. I haven't played the Danish Gambit. Let's take. Hello, hello. Yeah. Yes, yes. If it is more than 20 lakhs, then TCS is available. Yes. Yes. Sure. Okay. Dirty chess.